the doorway thing can be put in. And I bet you money, if you did figure out and put a roof on this place, I bet you could see that thing.
Back to 2K23. In July, we held a... Heard that there was some kind of challenge involved?
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear. And right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No Sleep Uno and his squad, challenged us to a game of 3v3. It did not go so well for us. They're going to like the segment, not so much us.
I'm excited to see. I'm going to like it too. I already know it.
So take a look and stay tuned because we'll be announcing our 2K TV Tuesday MVP right after this.
Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Little, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. To the paint, here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Harden against Lillard. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Sharp. Johnson with the block.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
For Portland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Sharp, the pass to Lillard. Now here's Little, covered by Williamson. And Lillard gets it to go.
You got to have your heads up on defense. Lillard's going to fire that as soon as he catches it.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Ingram, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Lillard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Little gets the bucket.
And that's a pretty good use of the mid-range there. Nasir taking what the defense gave him.
Ingram outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Little. Thybulle on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Thybulle kicks to Nurkic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Harden against Lillard. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Little. Last time out he had 13 points. Floats one up. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting it.
That That one goes in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Sharp. Little kicks to Thibault. Nobody near Lillard. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep three.
Harden outside. Johnson in the corner. And then Johnson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Sharp. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Little gets the bucket.
Making the effort to get himself a high percentage opportunity. And this here Little just aggressive.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes it to Sharp. Nurkic with it. Thibault kicks to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Down low, here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Sharp. 11-point game his last outing, and he's able to get it back.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And that one drops for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, we're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give our...
On the floor for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic is out there with Little. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Sharp, the pass to Little. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Sharp missing.
Not a way to get more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Back to Johnson. And stolen by Little.
Golly, man.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Harden outside. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. Harden's shot is good.
The stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Pass to Sharp. Lets it go from 14. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. New Orleans leading by 5. Harden outside. Back to Johnson. Williamson right side. Harden outside.
Why are they holding me?
To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. They can use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So it's Portland now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Sharp. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And he makes that one. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. Inside. Nurkic trying to get open. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Johnson.
Why are they holding me, man? God, dog.
Now the Trailblazers take
Why
it
don't
the
they
other
don't
way.
got no sense?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the pass to Sharp. Nurkic the pass to Thibault. And here's Sharp. He's guarded by Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Passes it to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And here's Sharp. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard the pass to Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Now Lillard. 6 to shoot, and it's Thibault in the corner. Nurkic, the pass to Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For New Orleans, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Sharp and taken away by Johnson. A finish. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. MP's really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Lillard kicks to Thibault to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harden finds Ingram. Williamson outside. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. That's 29 points for Johnson.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Thibault, the pass to Little. Lillard with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's. And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 60 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Valanciunas. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Little with the ball. Working on Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Lillard. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Harden.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Thibault on the wing. Simon's on the wing and taken away by Johnson. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
To the paint, here's Lillard. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter, and he gets inside, too.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Outside Williams. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Lillard outside. The pass to Williams. And Simons has it in the corner. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Takes it inside. Passes it to Lillard. Thibault with the ball. Valanciunas is there. Here's Little. Good work defensively by Harden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the inside. Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Dishes to Little. Pass to Thibault. And there's the pass to Lillard. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes to Simons. And here is Williams. Pass to Lillard for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. It's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. .11 seconds left to play here in the half. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
44.
And so it's New Orleans, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Johnson is out there with Harden, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Pass to Thibault. Little with the ball. Working on Williamson. Little kicks to Lillard. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation
Wonder why
there
they
to stop
X'd it out.
So the wing on the left. An open look for Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The pass to Ingram. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got 47 points. Thibault on the wing. And the foul called on MP.
Oh, my God.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Team foul.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Shooting for Portland. Shot. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the
Belling
line
him
that
out.
time. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Portland's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Sharp. Lillard scanning the floor. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in. Young is subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Johnson right side. Kicks it out to Williamson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Johnson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Sharp. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Watford, covered by Williamson. Watford passes to Sharp to end the run. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will come the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
And that one's good. Daniels.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden against Lillard. Down low. Here's Sharp. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sharp's got 10 points in the game. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Johnson and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. He kicks it to Young. Pass to Sharp. Lillard against Harden. Watford passes to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Lillard. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Horton Tucker, the pass to Young. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Sharp, that's good.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point.
That was out of bounds on me. Somebody fouled me.
Johnson at the elbow, and he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 57 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Sharp. The shot's good. Sharp's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Trying to hold me,
I just
man.
love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like
Foul
that
like a mug.
could spark them.
And here's Young from the arc. He goes up again. Sharp, that's good.
Man,
Sharp's
that's
got
making me
16.
sick.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
That one drops for him.
He's just a smooth player who reads the
They
floor
holding me from got
incredibly
no
well.
slamming,
Harden
boy. They holding
is
me.
always looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Watford. He's covered by Ingram. Watford, that's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
To the paint. And Yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Harden. They get it back. The shot's good from Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Yes.
Oh my God, I missed that.
There's the pass to Sharp. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Passes it to Sharp. Takes the three. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's Johnson. That's good.
I can't get a foul. That's a lie.
63
That was a foul right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Harden. To the middle. Here's Watford, and he drops it in from the low post. Watford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. New Orleans moving it around. Pocket 6. Harden dishes to Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 67 points for Johnson.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Watford. Young passes to Nurkic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Nurkic has got 8.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. The pass to Sharp. Young outside. Over Daniels. Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 minutes.
Here's Johnson. No good with the layup. They get a hand on it. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Goes up the baseline. And it's Sharp missing. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Watford. Portland no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Harden. Nurkic the pass to Watford. Kicks to Young. To halt the run. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden dishes to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Horton Tucker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pelicans have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Johnson. And for Portland, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Thibault, the pass to Horton Tucker. Now Little. Banked in off the glass. Little's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Johnson in the corner. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Driving in, Simons. No good there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
76.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.